Hello, welcome everyone to the Smudging Sage Tarot. Tonight I'm going to start the reading as always by smudging some sage to get rid of negativity and confusion. And I do this because I want to cast light and clarity on the matter. And tonight is the first time that I do a reading that has been requested by one of my followers, David Brady, on Johnny Depp. I really hope, David, that you appreciate my commitment to this reading and my attention to detail. So, look at this. That's so funny. Okay, so as a first card, that will be the significator. There is the Thanatos. This card gives the mood of the reading. And this card I said this is the significator, and it means that there is transformation, endings, and the cycle of life and death. Yes, because that's the meaning of this card. Thanatos means death. Death is essential for rebirth. And I think that this really explains very well what Johnny Depp is going through, and is the beginning of his new life. And from those tarots, we are going... So this card jump out of the deck, and this is the Justice. So for somebody that is watching the shuffling, this means that justice will be done. And that's a beautiful sign. So going back to shuffling the cards for Johnny Depp, the question is specifically what lies ahead of Johnny Depp after the media storm surrounding Depp versus Heard, and his move towards a quieter life in the countryside in UK. What can we expect in terms of his career, personal life, and creative endeavors? Let's see. So we have the King of Wands reversed. Then we have the Six of Swords. And the Page of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. Let's go ahead. Eight of Swords. The Hanged Man. The High Priestess. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. Let's interpret those cards. And remember, I ask questions to the tarot, to the oracles, and they reply. So I am just reporting what the cards say. It's not my personal opinion. So the King of Wands reversed could indicate a lack of leadership or direction. It suggests that Johnny Depp may be struggling to assess his authority or maintain control on certain areas of his life. This is very clear. The Six of Wands represents a journey or transition to calmer waters. As a matter of fact, this card in the traditional tarot is represented on a boat from troubled water to quiet water. So this is a good sign for him. So he can really move away from the difficulties or challenges and towards really a more peaceful situation. And also the place where he moved in is quite a little village, super calm. So it's really a place where he can find, he can really settle there. So the Page of Swords represents curiosity, intellect, and new ideas. In Johnny Depp's context, it suggests that he may be exploring a new intellectual pursuit or approaches to his career or personal life. And he has plans, because the Three of Pentacles is a card that talks about collaboration, teamwork, and craftsmanship. It suggests that Johnny Depp may be focusing on collaborative projects or seeking recognition for his skills and expertise. He is a man of many talents, and we know. So those cards are quite clear. And I am going to interpret this card, the Eight of Swords, that represents feeling trapped in general or restricted by self-imposed limitations or core beliefs, and suggests that Johnny Depp may be experiencing a feeling of confinement or uncertainty, possibly due to past decisions, or, as I said, core beliefs, things that he thinks about himself, because this is a card of self-limiting. And then with the Hanged Man, that represents surrender, sacrifice, and seeing things from a new perspective, it suggests that Johnny Depp may need to let go of all the ways of thinking or behaving in order to gain clarity and insight into his situation. So it really looks like a time of self-reflection, new beginnings, changing his point of view on many things, rebuilding himself. And with the card, the High Priestess, that generally represents intuition, inner wisdom, and the subconscious mind, in this case means that Johnny Depp may need to trust his instinct and delve deeper into his inner world to find answers and guidance. In general, this is not a card that manifests things. It's more than everything, as I said, going within, in the subconscious. It's basically potential only. And you see there are curtains here. This means that there are things that are hidden deeply within himself. So what he has to do now is really to focus within. And then the Knight of Wands reversed. This card generally indicates impulsiveness, recklessness, or a lack of direction. It suggests that Johnny Depp may need to be cautious or, you know, avoiding to acting hastily or without careful consideration of the consequences. Overall, those cards indicate that Johnny Depp may be undergoing a period of transition and introspection. Yes, that's the very right word, introspection, with the focus on seeing clarity, collaboration, and new ideas. There may be challenges to overcome, but also opportunity for growth and discovery. So now I am super curious to know what are those challenges and what are basically the opportunities that he is going to face. And I'm going to ask to our super cool oracle deck, the Oracle of the E, and I would like to know, please tell us one challenge and one opportunity that Johnny Depp is going to face next. At your service. How interesting is this? And as opportunity, live wire. All right. Let's define, understand what these cards mean. So, as a challenge, I would say that at your service, this card could be that one challenge for Johnny Depp may involve navigating issues related to servitude or being overly reliant on others. He may need to assess his relationships and ensure that he maintains a healthy balance on giving and receiving support without becoming overly dependent or subservient, you see. You want always to have that room for independence, being autonomous, being able always to do what you want and being able to do it when you want without waiting on other people to make it happen. How interesting. So, the opportunity of that talks this oracle about the live wire indicates an opportunity for Johnny Depp to embrace vitality, spontaneity, and excitement. It suggests that he may have the chance to inject more energy and passion into his endeavors, whether it be through his creative projects, personal pursuit, or relationships. This could involve taking risks, yes, for sure, being adventurous, which can be scary, and embracing the thrill of living fully in the present moment. This is very exciting card. Okay, so let's see. I have also prepared here the deck for clarification. And I would like to know what key aspects are inside should Johnny Depp focus on to navigate the challenges and seize those opportunities ahead. So let's see. Spirit guide reversed. This card suggests a need to reconnect with inner wisdom and intuition. It may indicate a sense of feeling disconnected from one's spiritual guidance or higher purpose. In the context of Johnny Depp's situation, it would suggest a need for him to trust his instinct and inner guidance more deeply to navigate challenges and opportunities effectively. So this is very much about rebuilding himself, and believe it or not, this reading is very much reminds me my personal journey after I decided to leave the corporate world and all the security that it brings with it. I couldn't bear it anymore. I wanted a life that was more alive, instead of staying all those hours in the office where I didn't feel fulfilled. And it took not only a leap of faith, but also a great amount of courage. And it's not easy, because when you are in a situation where, like Johnny Depp is known, he is working in the cinema, he does his movies, he's a character that is super intriguing. There are movies that have characters kind of tailor-made for him. You are in a flow, in a kind of a flow that gives certainty. But then, when for a reason or for another, you step out of this safe situation where you always know where you are going to land, it's a completely different ball game. It's a journey of self-discovery opens up. And you have number one challenge. Number one, you don't feel in control anymore. Number two, you have to go through all your self-doubt, core beliefs, limiting beliefs. And it's not easy. It's a lot of work. Rewards do not happen on the spot. For me, it took years before I would release my first e-book, before I would really feel like I was on my path, on my journey. I was coming out with my new self that I decided, not that was pre-concept or organized. And once again, isn't easy. So just this personal note that probably can resonate with somebody that is listening. So, and that's why I also feel that his energy is quite quiet for the moment, quite low, and this doesn't surprise me because also because of the place he's living now. that is another thing that I have in common with him. That after New York City, Manhattan, where I was living, with my husband, we decided to take a sabbatical to Arizona, and we went to live in the middle of nowhere, like Johnny Depp now, even in a very, very small place, village. So the last question I want to ask to the oracles, to this deck, that it's really beautiful. It's the Botanical Inspirations deck. I want to ask who will be his spirit guide that will assist him in this journey. The spirit guide that I see here, but it's reversed, so probably he has to deal, he has to do it by himself. I don't know. Let's see. So, the card is Gladiola, reversed. I want to read it to you. So, here says, strength of character and moral integrity. Character cannot be developed in easy and quiet. Just what I said. Only through experiences of trial and suffering can the soul be straightened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. That's awesome. Helen Keller. And this is reversed. So, the fact that is reversed may suggest that for Johnny Depp, that he has to reflect on his own strength of character and moral integrity. It would indicate a challenge in maintaining those qualities, or a tendency to overlook their importance. In terms of spirit guides, this reverse may suggest that he needs to be cautious of influences that may lead him astray or compromise his values. It could also indicate a period of inner turmoil or self-doubt, which is totally normal, urging him to reconnect with his inner strength and principles to overcome obstacles on his path. In conclusion, the cards suggest that Johnny Depp may be facing challenges related to his sense of duty and service, symbolized by the At Your Service card. However, there is also an opportunity for him to harness his inner strength and vitality, represented by the card Live Wire. Moving forward, it's important for him to navigate those challenges with integrity and moral fortitude, as indicated by the reverse Gladiola card. By staying true to himself and maintaining his character, he can overcome obstacles and find success on his path. So, this is very encouraging. This feels very, very true. And this feels like he's rebuilding himself. And it's not easy. I wish him all the best. I hope that, David, you have enjoyed this video. And please, if you have enjoyed it, like, share it, and subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye for now. Bye!